Scene script. Have you ever wondered why our planet is called the Blue Planet? It's a question that has intrigued many of us, and the answer lies in the vast expanses of water that cover our world. Over 70% of the Earth's surface is enveloped by oceans, a sweeping blue blanket that gives our planet its distinctive hue when viewed from the cosmos. But these oceans are more than just beautiful spectacles. They're the lifeblood of our planet. These immense bodies of water are not just geographical features, they're dynamic, living entities. They breathe, they move, they sustain life. From the smallest microorganisms to the largest marine mammals, oceans teem with a diversity of life that is both breathtaking and essential to our existence. The formation and importance of oceans is a fascinating story, one that weaves together the threads of geology, biology, and climate science. So, are you ready to embark on this incredible journey? Let's dive into the deep blue and explore the origins of our oceans. Our story begins over 4.6 billion years ago, with the formation of our planet. Picture a swirling cloud of dust and gas like a cosmic ballet, dancing to the tune of the universe. This was the birth of the Earth. As gravity pulled this cosmic debris together, our planet began to take shape. Heat generated from the relentless collisions and the decay of radioactive elements caused the Earth to melt, creating a molten mass of rock. As the Earth cooled, its outer shell solidified to form a thin crust. But the planet was far from quiet. Volcanoes erupted across its surface, belching out gases trapped within the Earth's interior. This process, known as volcanic outgassing, led to the formation of the Earth's early atmosphere, rich in water vapor, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen. The Earth's cooling continued, and the water vapor in the atmosphere began to condense. It rained, and it rained. For thousands, perhaps millions of years it rained, filling the basins in the Earth's crust. These basins became our first oceans, but the story of our oceans doesn't end there. Comets and asteroids hurtling through space also played a crucial role. Astronomers believe that these icy wanderers, born in the cold outer reaches of our solar system, were rich in water. As these celestial bodies collided with the Earth, they delivered substantial amounts of water, contributing to our ocean's volume. It's a humbling thought. The water in our oceans, in our bodies, even the water in your morning cup of coffee, has a history that stretches back billions of years, to the very birth of our planet. So, from a fiery molten rock, our blue planet was born. Oceans are not just vast bodies of water, they play a pivotal role in the Earth's systems. Picture the oceans as the Earth's thermostat, regulating the global climate. By absorbing sunlight, the oceans distribute heat around the world, keeping the equator from getting too hot and the poles from becoming too cold. This balance creates a livable environment for all the planet's inhabitants. But the oceans do more than just regulate temperature. They act as the Earth's lungs too. Oceans absorb about a quarter of the carbon dioxide humans produce, reducing the impact of climate change. They're nature's carbon sink, taking in vast amounts of CO2 and converting it into oxygen through the magic of photosynthesis performed by microscopic plants called phytoplankton. The oceans also house a dizzying array of life forms. From the smallest bacteria to the largest whales, life in the ocean is diverse and abundant. It's a veritable symphony of life, with each creature playing its unique part in the ecosystem. And let's not forget the role oceans play in the water cycle. They're the starting point of this vital process. Through evaporation, oceans provide the moisture that forms clouds. These clouds then release rain or snow, replenishing the Earth's freshwater supply. This cycle is essential for all life on land. The oceans also act as highways, allowing for the transportation of goods and people across vast distances. They're the lifeblood of global trade, connecting distant corners of the Earth. And of course, the oceans are a source of food and livelihood for millions of people around the world. From the fishermen in a small coastal village to the huge commercial fishing operations, the bounty of the sea feeds and provides for humanity. Indeed, without oceans, life as we know it would cease to exist. The oceans are truly the heart of our planet, pumping life and vitality into every corner of the Earth. Their health and well-being are essential for our survival. So, let's appreciate them, protect them, and ensure their longevity for generations to come. Despite their importance, our oceans remain largely unexplored and misunderstood. This statement might startle you, but it's the truth. The vast majority of our oceans are uncharted territory, a realm of mysteries waiting to be solved. Now, why is it that we know more about the surface of Mars than we do about our own ocean floors? It's a combination of factors, not least of which is the sheer challenge of exploration. The ocean's depths present an environment that's harsh and unforgiving. The pressure is immense, the temperatures are freezing, and the darkness is absolute. And yet, in these inhospitable conditions, life thrives in ways that defy our understanding. The deep sea is home to creatures that are as strange as they are fascinating. There are fish that create their own light, organisms that live without sunlight, and species that have evolved to withstand the crushing pressures of the deep. Take the anglerfish, for example, known for its bioluminescent lure that it uses to attract prey in the dark abyss. Or the giant squid, a creature of legend, elusive and rarely seen, but known to reach lengths of over 40 feet. And let's not forget the hydrothermal vents, underwater geysers that spew out mineral-rich water heated to extreme temperatures by the Earth's magma. These vents support entire ecosystems, teeming with life forms that have adapted to survive in conditions that would be lethal to most other species. The mysteries of the deep are not just about the creatures that live there. There are also geological puzzles to solve. Underwater mountains, trenches deeper than Everest is tall, and vast plains that have never seen the light of day. Each of these holds clues to our planet's history and possibly its future. Yet, despite the plethora of questions that the oceans pose, our exploration of this vast frontier is still in its infancy. With every dive, every expedition, we uncover a little more, but there is still so much left to discover. The ocean's depths hold secrets that we are only beginning to unravel. As we look to the future, the fate of our oceans hangs in the balance. For centuries, our oceans have remained resilient, absorbing the blows we have dealt them. But as we edge further into the 21st century, the threats they face are multiplying and intensifying. Climate change, pollution, overfishing, these are not isolated issues but interconnected threats that weave a dangerous web around the health of our oceans. Let's talk about climate change first. The oceans are the world's largest carbon sink, absorbing about a quarter of all carbon dioxide emissions. But this comes at a cost. As they absorb more carbon, the waters become more acidic, threatening marine life, particularly shellfish and coral reefs. Next, we have pollution. Every day, millions of tons of plastic waste make their way into our oceans, choking marine life and turning vast swaths of water into lifeless plastic soups. This, coupled with chemical and oil spills, is pushing our oceans to their breaking point. Then there's overfishing. In our quest for seafood, we're depleting fish populations faster than they can recover. This doesn't just affect the fish, but the entire oceanic ecosystem. Without fish to maintain the balance, other species can overrun the ecosystem, leading to an imbalanced, unhealthy ocean. Yet despite these threats, there is hope. Conservation efforts are gaining momentum worldwide. Marine protected areas are expanding, giving marine life a chance to recover. Sustainable fishing practices are being adopted, ensuring we can continue to enjoy seafood without depleting our oceans. And efforts to reduce pollution, from beach cleanups to bans on single-use plastics, are making a difference. But we need to do more. We need to address the root causes of these threats, not just the symptoms. We need to change our habits, our industries, our economies. We need to understand that the health of our oceans is not separate from our own health, but intrinsically linked. The future of our blue planet rests in our hands.